So we just landed at London City Airport, got off the plane, made it into the terminal building, and all the fire alarms started going off. So gradually made our way, got directed outside of the airport, back out onto the tarmac where the planes were by the staff. Everyone kind of expecting it to be either a false alarm or something like that. We were out there for, ended up being about 3 hours. We were out on the tarmac for, waiting with very little information coming out from the staff. So what those of us that did find out any information got it all off things like Twitter or all the news sites on our phones. But the staff were great. They came around with bottles of water, with a number of blankets that they gave out, and things like that. So it was really just a waiting game. There's very little communication at all, so I went and asked a couple of people. And so that's where the story about it was a fire came from. But in terms of them feeding information into us, I think a lot of the staff actually on the ground didn't really know what was going on either. So they didn't really have any information to feed through to us. But there certainly weren't any broadcast or announcements or anything like that made. And it was always, it'll just be another few minutes, it'll just be another few minutes. It turned out to be a bit longer than that. The atmosphere was generally fairly calm. The evacuation of the airport was actually fairly slick. So they've obviously got some good procedures there that they followed and got everyone out within a space of a matter of minutes. And beyond that, I think it was more a sense of frustration that was going on, but there was no one getting angry, no one getting upset. It was just waiting around whilst the emergency services did their thing. I think everyone understands if there's a fire in there or if there's another kind of incident in there, there's not a lot we could do about it, and we're probably better out of the way. I was fine. I was expecting it to be a false alarm and that we'd all be back inside, on our way fairly quickly. But there's ultimately, if there's a fire or there's an emergency going on in the airport, the best place for us was outside of it. It was a little bit frustrating. I and a lot of the other passengers didn't have any bags to collect, just had hand luggage. Would have quite liked to have been on our way. But there's only one way in or out of the airport, and that was full of emergency services.